The Chicago Blackhawks just beat the Calgary Flames 4-0 off the back of a 4-point night from Connor Bedard. I know I look like Megan Rapinoe right now. You don't have to make a comment about it. Thank you. Connor Bedard's a superstar. Connor Bedard is generational. Connor Bedard is a cornerstone piece that is going to lead this franchise to Stanley Cups. I firmly believe that. What a performance from him tonight. He is now tied with Macklin Celebrini for the league lead in points. And I don't think I can talk enough about him. I mean, seriously, he is a maestro with the puck. Every time it's on his stick in the offensive zone, you have to hold your breath because you know something's coming. You just don't know what. The passing ability is ridiculous. He's making guys like Andre Burakovsky and Tyler Bertuzzi look like all-stars. It's getting ridiculous, man. 3 primary assists and the goal. The goal was so gross, and we were calling for it on stream. We were kicking our feet. We were like, oh, can you imagine? Connor Bedard scores a goal and ties Celebrini for the league lead in points. We were like fantasizing about it. We were salivating over it. And then he does, and the way he did it, to take that puck off that defenseman and then just absolutely undress Wolf. It was so, and the stare down of the crowd too. Oh my gosh, man. My heart rate has still not dropped down from it. I can't believe what I watched tonight from the Chicago Blackhawks. I am obsessed with this team. I am obsessed with this group. I'm obsessed with this young superstar, man. We are blessed. We are truly blessed. We get to watch Connor Bedard for the next 15 or so years just absolutely terrorize the NHL. And I couldn't be much happier about it. I mean, I'm trying to think of like which pass was my favorite tonight. Tyler Bertuzzi remains hot with another 2 goals. I mean, there was a point there where Tyler Bertuzzi has 5 goals in his last 4 periods of hockey. This guy's got a hot stick. Bedard was trying to find him all night long, and it was working because, I mean, credit to Bertuzzi. Obviously, he had that, the classic human backboard skate tap in on the power play, which he's great at. You got to give him, you can't just shrug that off and act like it's not a skill or something that's easy to do, because it's not. But then his second goal, he absolutely roofed it. Wolf got across on Bertuzzi's second goal. It was an unbelievable pass from Connor Bedard, first of all. But then Wolf got across. He got across his crease really quick, and Bertuzzi absolutely roofed it on him. And then on the Burakovsky goal, Bedard wanted to get Bertuzzi the puck there, but he just couldn't. That was the passing lane that was blocked, so he drops it for Burakovsky, who absolutely snipes it home. How good is that guy, by the way? Andre Burakovsky might have a career year. I just said it in a video that I put out yesterday. Andre Burakovsky might have a career season off of easily 2 of the worst seasons of his entire career. This guy's played in the league for 10 years and has won 2 Stanley Cups, by the way, and has played with guys like Nathan MacKinnon and Alex Ovechkin. He's going to have a career year playing with Connor Bedard. That's how good of a playmaker Connor Bedard is. I can't glaze him enough. I can't say enough good things about Connor Bedard, about his performance tonight. And I don't know if you guys, I just watched his post-game interview with Ball and Pang. The first thing he says is he goes, Spencer Knight's ridiculous, and laughs. He goes, Knighter's ridiculous. And I gotta say, Knighter's ridiculous. Spencer Knight's the best goalie in the NHL right now. Spencer Knight is playing out of his head coming into the game tonight off the back of that game against Vancouver 2 nights ago, which was an unreal performance. He got robbed of a shutout, but he did not get robbed of a shutout tonight. I made sure nobody in chat said the word shutout before it happened, except I said it 1 second before the game was over. It was a bit of a risk there, but I was hoping that Calgary wasn't going to score with 1.6 seconds left on the clock. But Spencer Knight was just phenomenal. He has been an absolute superstar, true number 1 goaltender. He has been the backbone of this group, and we've seen this in so many games this year where maybe the first period or 2, the Blackhawks are struggling to get like good offense going, and it's kind of back and forth, and the other team's kind of peppering with shots. Spencer Knight is just the reliable, safety blanket back there every time. It's such a confidence booster going into a game when you know you can kind of afford to ease into it because you've got an absolute superstar dog netminder behind you. Like it's got to have these young players' confidence through the roofs that like okay, I have the puck in my own zone. You don't have to feel immense pressure to make a great play or not mess up, because even if you do, odds are the guy behind you is going to make the save. He's going to bail you out, and he's been bailing these guys out all season, so it was awesome to see him finally get a shutout because he absolutely deserved one tonight. But, I mean, there's been several games this year where Spencer Knight has deserved a shutout and hasn't gotten it, so it was awesome to see from him. I mean, he's in the Vezina conversation. Like, if he can somehow keep this up all year long across the full 82, if he gets 50 to 60 starts this year and keeps even remotely close to the way he started the season, he's a Vezina finalist this year. He is. He's been that good. Oh my gosh, man. What is our lives? The Chicago Blackhawks are back. I'm not calling this team a playoff team because they're not. I don't think they have enough talent for it. This team's going to be in the hunt. We are going to watch this young, exciting team play important hockey all year long. I literally can't put into words how much that excites me. They're going to be playing important hockey all year long. Oh my gosh. I can't express how important a playoff hunt for this young group will be, because I actually think they make the playoffs next year. And if they can just be in and around the bubble this season, that experience will be invaluable to this young group, man. And I got to give the defense credit tonight. In that second period, after Frank Nazar gets hurt, which, by the way, I'll talk about that. I'll talk about that in a sec. But I thought the defense played solid. I know Knight faced 33 shots, which it's not great. It's not like, you don't want your goaltender facing 33 shots every night. That's not ideal. But I really felt like the chances for Calgary weren't super high danger tonight. Like, I felt like the defensemen did a really good job clogging up the middle of the ice, not giving them any good looks. There weren't any brutal turnovers. There weren't any brutal pinches from Levshunov or Rinzel, which we've been used to seeing this year. So I felt like they tightened it up. There were less mistakes, and they were really good with their sticks too. There were so many times where Calgary would have the puck in the corner, and then they try to make a move to get the puck to the slot, and just the rangy defensemen that the Blackhawks have back there, guys like Crevier and Murphy and Rinzel and Vlasic. The Calgary Flames were having such a hard time getting the puck to dangerous areas, and so I think it's important not just to glaze Spencer Knight tonight, but also give some credit to the Blackhawks young blue line, because I really did think tonight was a strong game from them. I do want to talk about Frank Nazar. Fingers crossed. It's just, it's not anything serious. It looked awkward. It was kind of like a cross-check slash there from Farabee. I gotta say, I love the way this team sticks up for one another. I love the way they ride for their guys. Like, Colton Dach answers the bell right away. That Colton Dach's going to have a long, successful career in the NHL because he knows exactly what he's supposed to do. He knows exactly what he has to do. He's so reliable. I said it on stream tonight. He gives these young defensemen the confidence to go up and make a play in the offensive zone. Next game, I encourage you to watch Colton Dach. When a defenseman takes the puck up in the zone, Colton Dach always backs up his defenseman every single time like clockwork. And so I really think he enables these young defensemen to go and try to make a play, which is exactly what you want when you have guys like Rinzel and Vlasic and Levshunov. That's what you want. Colton Dach, I feel like, has played pretty solid hockey all year long, but the past couple games specifically, he's impressed me. I love that he fought tonight, and then I loved Alex Vlasic stepping up, challenging Weegar to the fight after that bogus hit on Moore. It literally took Vlasic 1 second. Moore takes the hit, Vlasic skates over, taps him on the skates, and he says, "Let's go, we're going," and wins the fight. The Blackhawks won 3 fights tonight. Oh my gosh. They won the game 4-0. They won the fights 3-0. It was a sweep of the Calgary Flames tonight. They had no answers for this Blackhawks team. They couldn't get anything going. I really do think this has to be the most positive win of the season for the Chicago Blackhawks, just all around. I don't think there was anything tonight that was like a negative, like, oh, this guy did this that was bad, or, this guy made this mistake. What was it? You know, maybe it was slow kind of early. Maybe that's it. Like, they couldn't really get much going in the second because after Frank Nazar takes a penalty and then you have 3 fights in quick succession and you're playing 11-7. So Jeff Blashill, there was a point in that second period where the Blackhawks only had like 8 forwards available. So I guess maybe despite that, and obviously the Nazar injury, tonight was the best game of the year for me, at least. I can't believe it. Connor Bedard and Macklin Celebrini are the new Ovi Crosby. They're 19 and 20 years old, tied for the league lead in points right now. It's crazy what these guys are doing. Connor Bedard is sensational, man. Oh my gosh, I'm so fired up. I thought Oliver Moore looked good again tonight. He's been dangerous. He's a pest out there when he doesn't have the puck, and when he does, he's always trying to make creative plays. He also looks for those like sneaky, tough angle shots like Bedard does, because he doesn't have that nearly as good of a shot as Bedard, but he's got a really quick, like snappy release that he likes to use. I think once Moore gets his first, I think the floodgates are going to open. We're going to start seeing more production from him, because I mean, he's looked too good to not start getting production. But look, man, I think that's pretty much all I'm going to say. What a night. If you missed the stream, go back and watch the reaction to that last goal. I encourage it. It was quite silly. Don't miss the game on Sunday. The Blackhawks play the Detroit Red Wings for their final game of this important road trip that I harped on before it started. If they can beat Detroit, they can come out even. 3 wins, 3 losses, which I would be all for. Man, what a team. What a night. What a player Connor Bedard is. What a player Spencer Knight is. Everybody, I need prayer hands in the comments of this video for Frankie Nazar. Hope that he's okay. Scroop needs him. That's all I got. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't yet, please subscribe to my channel. I'm almost at 1,000 subscribers. That'd be a nice little milestone to hit here. So if you appreciate the content, go ahead and give me a like maybe. Don't call me Megan Rapinoe. Subscribe to the channel, and I will see you guys on Sunday for the game against Detroit. Have a great night. Peace.